questions. Why did this have to happen? What could I have done to prevent this from happening? And I suggest that you not ponder those questions too long. Don't linger there too long. Because living in those questions and blaming yourselves with the if-onlys, that will only serve to increase and extend your pain and suffering, and will delay your own healing and your release of life. Rachel's soul's journey is now complete, and she is at peace. Better questions are, now that this has happened, what do we do? How can you support her family members as your dear friends? How can you support them? What can you do to heal your own pain? Because all of us feel pain when someone so young leaves this earthly plane, someone we know and love, and we may know and love their family. So what can you do to reach out to them and to yourselves to heal your own pain? These are the healing questions. Because life is a wonder and a mystery. We live life, but we certainly cannot claim to understand it any more than we can understand our own mortality. It's one of the given conditions of this life and our earthly journey. I think Khalil Gibran described it beautifully in The Prophet when he wrote these words, "You would know the secret of death, but how shall you find it unless you seek it in the heart of life? The owl whose night-bound eyes are blind unto the day cannot unveil the mystery of light. If you would indeed behold the spirit of death, open your heart wide unto the body of life. For life and death are one, even as the river and seas are one. In the depths of your hopes and desires lies your silent knowledge of the beyond. And like seeds dreaming beneath the snow, your heart dreams of spring. Trust the dreams, for in them is hidden the gate to eternity. Your fear of death is but the trembling of the shepherd when he stands before the king whose hand is to be laid upon him in honor. It is the sheer, not joyful truth beneath his trembling that he shall wear the mark of his king. Yet is he not more mindful of his trembling. For what is it to die but to stand naked in the wind and in the melt into the sun? And what is to cease breathing but to free the breath from its restless tides, that in it may rise and expand and seek God unencumbered? Only when you drink from the river of silence shall you indeed sing. And when you have reached the mountaintop, then you shall begin to climb. And when the earth shall claim your limbs, then shall you truly dance. And now we're going to hear loving thoughts from Rachel's father, Ernie.
She has a blackberry, I have a blueberry. One of the great joys that I have right now, and it is, Judy and I have both talked about this. This is the single greatest joyful weekend and week area of our lives, and yet the most honorific. We loved Rachel and continue to love her tremendously. But I look out at you, and I now know what Martin Luther King was talking about of his beloved community. When Maria was singing Amazing Grace, I have a greater idea of what true grace is about when I look out at you and all the support and love that you brought there. I remember Rachel and I and Joel going to Bayview Beach in Milford, Connecticut to watch a lunar eclipse, camping out with Julie and Tommy Drinkwater, waiting, watching it go up, eating Muller's potato chips, I mean, just to keep awake, you know, and they all fell asleep. And then I fell asleep. And then they woke up. Did we miss a day? I said, no, honey, you saw it, and we all saw it. Then here in Milford, Rachel and I, 3:30 in the morning, this is when Dunkin' Donuts was 24/7. We went out and got our Dunkin' Donuts, and went out to Peter Knight Airport to watch the Perseid showers. The stars came roaring through the dark night. And we watched and watched. And I remember Rachel's words, oh, wow, awesome, awesome. Dad, where you go? And then we went home. And then we did solidified. In Connecticut, we used to listen to Hearts of Space. And every night, the show would end with, well, good night, space fans. Happy traveling, wherever you may be traveling. And Rachel and I would call each other and say, wasn't that a great show? Oh, yeah, absolutely. All of these things leave great, great memories for me. They are etched on my heart, as Jeremiah said. And that's a great thing. Etched means it's there permanently. But etched on flesh means pain. Both co-mingle and co-live at the same time. And that's something that I learned to live with because of this wonderful, wonderful girl, teenager, and woman. So please accept my great, great thanks, my great love for all of you. You have lifted us during this most difficult time. Most difficult. I have never experienced this, but this is not me. It's about you, and I love that comment that was made about you become embodiments of Rachel. And every time you think of her, she lives. And every time I think of her, I remember how wonderful you are and helped us get through this and truly, truly understand. God bless every one of you. Thank you so, so much for your great, great support. And for Judy, my family, and everyone here. Bless you.
You made a wonderful point, because all we ever have of anyone, of another person, are our memories. The minute that a person takes a trip, goes to work, goes to school, or simply steps into another room, they are a memory until they return. So each of you all have memories of Rachel. And Rachel has simply taken a trip, which we will all take at some point and meet again. The grief you feel is not for Rachel, because Rachel is with God. Your grief is for yourselves, because you miss her and you feel separated from her. But you take from bereavement its greatest power to distress you when you realize that the grief is for yourself. Release your thoughts on what should have been and accept what is. For Rachel, who has made this transition that we call death, it is really a birth into a new world, a new experience. And those left behind should not grieve as if there is no hope. Life is changed, not taken away. The body is merely the clothing that the soul has worn for a time. And in this process called death, the clothing is discarded, much like we discard our clothes at the end of the day. Like Rachel has laid aside the garment of the flesh. So to all of you, especially Julie, Ernie, Joel, Tracy, Arlene, Charlie, and Linda, and all of her relatives, family members, and friends, know that in the coming weeks and months, something will trigger a very fond memory of Rachel and you. And without warning, a wave of grief and sadness will wash over you, much like a wave in the ocean. But don't attempt to avoid that wave. Let it wash over you, because just like the wave in the ocean, it cleanses and heals. Feel those feelings. very important. And now we're going to hear a song from her cousin Kevin.
I'll introduce myself first. I'm Kim. I'm Rachel's cousin, Aunt Judy's nephew, and Arlene's son. I'd just like to say there's an amazing line said by some of the wisest people on the planet, the Beatles. It goes, "In the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make." So, if you do me a favor, just look around you, to the people to your left and to your right. And if you could see how much love they're giving to Rachel, just go ahead and give them a hug for me. It's really, Rachel's impacted all of us in some big way or some small way. And we carry that with us, you know? We carry part of everything she's done and who she was with us. So when you leave today, you're not just you, you're you plus Rachel. You carry all of her love with you.